What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna try to get through this recording quickly. I'm gonna just pull a couple cards and see where we are as a collective, or just give a general reading for the collective. If it resonates with you, then it resonates with you. If it don't, then it don't. It's not supposed to resonate with everybody. Okay. Today is what, the 3rd of April? We're still in the beginnings times, or the very beginning of the spring equinox. Hope everybody enjoyed their new year. Um, Hopefully you can hear me too, because I am outside. It's just easier for me to do readings like this because, like I said, the baby is extra. And I'm going to be using tarot, which I made me a tarot with these regular playing cards. And also my other decks, whichever ones I'm drawn to use. I have, these are all my decks I created. These two are for sale. I might sell this one. I might start selling this one. I gotta fix it. Well, not fix it, but take some cards out. Because I feel a lot of them are unnecessary. And then this one too. This was the first one I ever created. This was the second one I ever created. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. So I might pull one from each. We're just going to see where, some people are as a collective, get some of the energy, calling on the guardians, spirit guides, higher self, the divine higher selves, the universal energies, to see what messages the divine or the guardians have for us as a collective, or what's going on with some people's situations and things you need to look deeper into that you're not aware of or that you are aware of. What's going on? So the Four of Swords came out, and this has to do a lot with like rest and rejuvenation. I got rest and rejuvenation, recovery from a battle you may have been going through, some type of heartache or some pain, or some finding out some recent deceptions that have been going on behind your back or in your life, and you're just sitting back and chilling and going within. This is a part of meditation too, so you may be going within and just getting like a clear perspective from yourself as to what you should do next, because this is a period of rest after battle and before battle. So there's maybe still some issues that you need to work out, but it's time for you to just sit back and relax for a little bit, just to clear your head and clear your mind and recuperate from whatever you've been going through lately. And meditation too. Go deep within and seek answers from your divine higher self, or higher selves too. And we have here the Ace of Swords, which is clarity and truth. Being able to see through illusions, cutting, clearing some energy. You know what I'm saying? You were able to see past the illusion. Whoever brought this deception to you, or tried to cloud your judgment, you was able to, no, I see past all of the bullshit, and now you have more clarity of a situation. And then we do have the Nine of Wands, which is defending yourself and also putting up boundaries. And there's maybe some obstacles in your life right now, putting up a wall, blocking out those low vibrational energies. Like I said, you may be resting in recuperation and recovering from maybe an attack. It could have been a physical attack, being as though we have the clubs out here, which is fire energy, which is like the physical. That's action, that's fights, that's battle and war. So you may have actually went through a real, instead of it being maybe a mental battle, this could actually been a physical battle where you actually had to really defend yourself from attack, from seeing the truth, from questioning somebody's deception, or some things that someone has done to you, and they may have it may have resulted in you having to defend yourself. Okay. This fell out. I'm down here shuffling, which is the Fool card, and that's basically a fresh start. You know, this is now it's this situation happened because your spirit guides and your higher self and your ancestors was aligning these situations up for you to gain your freedom. You may have been resisting the change and may have been questioning yourself, so things had to be brought to your attention, and maybe you had to go through this little battle or whatever, so that you can see clear of a situation that you're in and free yourself from um like a bond, like a trauma bond or something. um you may have been really naive about it and not wanting to it just seems like it was maybe like a like when you tell somebody something in rose colored glasses basically, but you telling somebody something's going on and they don't believe it and they just want to stay blind to it, and then like it's kind of like a childish type of situation where like one of your friends, you're sitting there telling her or telling him these things is going on and they just refuse to see what's going on until boom, some shit really finally go down. So we're going to pull from, let me see. I think I'm going to pull from, I might just pull a card from each one of these. So let me see. We're going to use the my What's Done in the Dark, Secrets of the Conjure. I still have a few left if you want to get some. And we're going to see what other messages we got. So this is Secrets of the Conjure. This deals with things that goes on in the dark. Things that happen a lot spiritually. A lot of people have a hard time believing because they don't do rituals and they don't do spells or nothing that they can't be hexed, they can't be cursed, things can't be happening in their life, spiritual attacks that you may be causing in your own life because of your actions, and even some words that you, and even some of your words, which you speak into existence and things like that. Listen, you are a soul having a human experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Everything is possible. We create our own realities, especially with our thoughts and especially with our words of power. So don't think that you're exempt because you're Christian or you know what I'm saying, you're Islamic or Buddhist or whatever, and you don't actually do real rituals. You know what I'm saying? You're not exempt for this stuff to be happening in your lives. You know what I'm saying? So let's get a couple messages from here and see what spirit has to say. Let's see. Ooh. So we have useful information and important documents. This is like a page of swords type of energy, or like a page of wands too type of energy. That this is the news. This is the pages. So there's some type of information that is going to be very useful to a situation that you have been, possibly this situation happened with this clarity and truth. So there's some truths coming out and there's some documents, some information that you're going to need for a particular type of situation. So pay attention to that. And let's see, let's get one more. Let's get another one. What other? Okay, so we got happy hour, a date, a lunch, a lunch date, business meeting, meetup after work for drinks or solo. This is maybe letting your hair down. This is giving me Three of Cups energy. You might be wanting to, after your battle or your some things that you have been going through, you might want to go out with some friends and let your hair down and get over this. That's sometimes that's how people get over situations that they go through. You know what I'm saying? Going out, letting your hair down, being free, you're newly single. Some people may want to mingle because we have this freedom and fresh start card here, which is full. And this is letting me know that maybe somebody is ready to go on a dating scene or just go out and meet some new friends or whatever. Baron Samedi came out, Baron Samedi. This is a Haitian deity who deals with death, sex. And I look at that energy as like a Masonic spiritual initiation. So some of us who have been putting in the spiritual work, maybe going through a Masonic spiritual initiation, you do not always have to go through initiation on the physical plane. There are initiations that take place in the astral plane, the spiritual realm. So just because it says Masonic spiritual initiation does not necessarily one. I'm never talking about, unless I blatantly say, I'm talking about Freemasons or anything like that. I'm not talking about no Freemasons. I'm talking about this real spiritual power. You know what I'm saying? Because in those secret societies, as far as what I believe, they don't tell you the real truth. They don't give you the real information, the real secret information. They keep that for themselves, like those higher up ones and the ones that are like below degree or the lower degrees. They don't really put them on. There's people who be at the third and fourth degrees for a very long time, and some people don't get past fifth and sixth and seventh degrees. You know what I'm saying? This popped out while I was shuffling. So shock and revelation. This may have to do with some useful information or this news coming towards somebody. It may be somebody bringing you some information about this this date or this meetup or this happy hour time or this going out and mingling. There may be some shocking information about that situation that comes to light. You know what I'm saying? Because this also deals with sex. This is very potent sexual energy. Um, Baron Samedi deals with sex and death, definitely. So there may have been some inappropriate behavior that happened during this business meeting or this lunch. Somebody may have seen, caught your person or something like that and brought some information to you about that particular situation. So let's get a couple more. And I'm going to actually pull from I'm going to get one. This goes hand in hand with that rest and rejuvenation, falling back, taking looking at things in a different perspective, lay low and boss up. This is telling you that you just need to sit back and relax and take a step back from the world right now and do what's necessary for you to succeed on your spiritual journey and your physical journey. Okay. And also, there's possibly someone crossing over or newly crossed over. If someone has had an ancestor or a relative or friend or someone recently just passed, they are crossing over to the other side and willing to assist you on your spiritual journey. So you can start or make an altar for that person so that you can be able to communicate with them spiritually so they can help you on your spiritual journey. Also, it may be someone trying to communicate with you from the other side. And that's, if you hear music, my bad, because I am outside and I do got neighbors. I mean, it is what it is. Let's see what energy come out of this deck. This is my, I hope you can see it. Messages from Beyond the Veil. Okay. So this is my other deck that I created. I love creating my own decks. I love creating my own decks. So we're gonna see. It has the same amount of cards as what's done in the dark, except I took some out, so it's a little less now. Crown chakra. Something happened for somebody in 6 to 12 months. I feel good out here. I don't know where nobody's at in this, whoever's gonna be watching this, but I'm down in the Southwest and it is hot down here. Very, very hot. Or wintertime, if we even have a wintertime, is done and over with. So let's see what we get out of this deck. We already got one flying out. I know what this is. Go into nature. I knew it. Go into nature. Some of y'all need to really go out into nature and communicate with the elementals, ground. Listen to those nature spirits. For real. I was getting this card whenever I was at a point in my life where I just wanted to stay in, being very, very introverted. I was basically the hermit in reverse, just isolating myself from outside. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to communicate with nobody. I didn't want to bond with nature or anything. I just was in the house all the time until I really start going out into nature. My gifts, my spiritual gifts start getting stronger. You know, I was getting more messages from plants and flowers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like everything has a spirit. Ants, the bushes, grass, the tree branches, rocks, everything has a spirit. Anything that is on this ground, it has a spirit. And everything has information. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us ignore the spirit because our everyday life, we're just so busy and we don't stop and just really take the time to appreciate nature. All of the code that you need in order to ascend on your spiritual journey or anything, healing, anything, or is everything's in nature. Everything's in nature. You know what I'm saying? Everything is connected, everything is in nature, and all of it is a part of you. So listen to nature. Go out there and pay attention to the birds and listen to them chirp. Maybe they might be trying to communicate with you telepathically. Even the plants, even the rain puddles. You know what I'm saying? Crown chakra came out again. And I'm sitting down here shuffling. I'm sorry that y'all can't see me. But crown chakra came out again. And it's a flower as well. So maybe if you, this is telling me that some of y'all need to do rituals with a deep purple flower for the crown chakra. You can use this flower, get a purple flower that you come across in nature and use it to clean your crown chakra so that you can open up those spiritual channels in order for you to communicate with those higher beings. Okay. And this is my, oh, look within. Look within. All of your answers are within. All of your answers are within. This is your spirit guides maybe wanting to communicate with you through meditation. So take the time out today, at least meditate. If you can't get, I mean, I know we be having so much stuff to do. So it's real hard for us to really sit down, especially if you got children, and meditate for an hour, 2 hours, because I mean, that would be good. That would be really good. But if you can, just sit down and go within side of yourself and meditate for at least 5 to 10 minutes per day, starting off, and then find time to do it longer. Like me, if I can't do it for a long time during the daytime, then I'm up during the witching hours, meditating. You know, that way I can sit there for about 20 minutes or a half an hour and get some answers and things of that nature. So go within for all your answers. I'm down here shuffling again. There's some toxic energy. This is possibly why this go into nature, because those trees in the ground and the dirt absorbs that toxic energy. Even toxic energies that are in you that's creating illness. Okay, you need to cleanse that energy and clear that energy. Go out there and connect and hug on a tree, because whenever you do that, it literally pulls that energy up out of you and rebalances you. It pulls all of that low vibrational energy up out of you. Mm. there any more messages out of the messages from beyond the veil? Yes, moon energy. This is that feminine energy. Some of us need to do moon magic. Okay, working with the lunar energies. This is Yasad on the tree of life. This is Aset in the Kemetic tree of life. Who else is this? The Kansu as well. And who else? I think it might be Nergal in Sumerian. That name came to me. This is that feminine energy, that nurturing energy. The moon also deals with mania and paranoia too. Some people might be suffering from some type of paranoid energy, some type of fears. This is secrets and hidden things that are going on. What else the moon deals with? The moon deals with pregnancy too. Cycles. Pay attention to your cycles. This deals with the matriarch energy. Let's also see what other energies. This is why I love this book here. So let's see the moon energies. Moon, 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 moon. Okay, so I'm gonna go down this list, and somebody might be a Cancer. This reading might be for someone who is a Cancer, because Cancer is the moon. Okay, so let's see. A limited system of the body. Okay, this message, there might be something happening. Okay, let me see. So some keywords here. Like, there's a long list. See, I'm in the moon. Moon, 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 moon. So we have aquariums. Somebody might be taking a trip to aquarium or taking some boating trips. Be careful out in the water. I would go fishing or anything that has to do with beaches, because this has something to do with beaches too. According to the moon cycles, because the moon pulls and pushes on the water energy, or the ocean and things of that nature. So this has to do with boats and boat manufacturers, boat houses, boating trips, bottled water. There may be something going on with bottled water, and there is something is pertaining to waters. Also the brain and the functions and substances of the brain. You may be wanting to take something that strengthens your brain or strengthens your mind, like ginkgo, as well as chaga. Chaga is real good because it has a whole bunch of, it has the most melanin content on the planet. Breweries, brewing, and brewers, breeding breasts. Okay, some of you may need to get a mammogram, or you can do one at home. And if you do have any issues with any type of knots or anything in your breast, use magnets. You can use magnets. I got some in the house. I would go get up and get some, but I don't want to go wait to get the baby and him come out here and follow me. But they're very strong magnets, because there's magnet therapy now. I got that from Dr. Hank or Uncle Hank in Panic on when they did the show that they did. Bartenders, babysitters, bakeries, Arrowhead plant. Okay, so somebody might be having issues with the mucus discharges and secretions. So it would be on the left side of the female and the right side of the male. So diseases involving mucus discharges and secretions of the female on the left side and the masculine energy on the right side. And there may be a returning of a disease that you may have gotten rid of as well. cancer diagnosis. I heard cabbage water. Some people need to drink cabbage water. That's really good for your digestive system as well. So what else? What else? I'm just looking through this and seeing what my spirit pulls me more toward. Like I said, mania. You got crazy people here, caretakers, caution, clary. That's good for the mind too. Clary sage. Just smelling it. It brings clarity to your mind. Okay. Very good if you want to bring clarity to your mind. This also deals with dietitians, and digestive organs and troubles and digestive juices. Like I said, cabbage water. I seen that cabbage over there, and cabbage water that helps the cosmic mother. Like I said, this deals with the cosmic energy, or the mother energy rather. And this is the fourth house on in the zodiac houses. Okay. Esophagus, cancer in the esophagus. Okay. But I'm not going to go through everything. Homesteads. This definitely deals with being as though this deals with like land passed down, property passed down to your children, or land being inherited land, things of that nature. Definitely, definitely. Maternal instincts, the cosmic mother, getting in touch with that cosmic energy. Let's pull some cards from my newest deck, and I did a flip through this, which is my Oracle of Spiritual Transcendence, and see what messages we get through this too. Let's see, what messages do we have? Portals and dimensions. Your chakras are portals. There's portals opening up all around you. As you can't see it with the naked eye, but if you're very spiritually in tune, you can see portals opening. You can see the shift in certain things. I had a dream, and I tell you one of my dreams recently. It was crazy. So I had this dream, and I wrote it down because I write my dreams like this down. I'm in a dream. I don't know. It might have been a vision, but I'm inside of the dream, vision, whatever. And I'm in there with these other beings, you know what I'm saying, who are doing chakra work, Kundalini breath techniques, pranayama breathing techniques. Hold on, because these people feel the need to have to blast their damn music. They're ready to irritate the hell out of me. Anyways, I'm in the dream, and I'm observing these, and it was kind of like the time we were in a room. It looked like it may have been like a chamber where like high magic or high rituals are being done, because it's kind of like dimly lit, but the lighting is from candles or like torch lights. There's a lot of wood in there, and it looked like, well, I know rituals go down in there, so I may have time try. I don't know, but I was in the dream, and I was in there with these other people. There was like two other people, and they're doing, like I said, breath work, Kundalini energy. You can literally see the energy going up the spine, up the spine. It was like a bluish, goldish, lime greenish type of energy, but it was going up the spine. Beautiful. I never seen nothing like it before. All of a sudden, these two European men They came out, but it was like mirrored, like this. So one came out from this way and one came out from this way, like that way. And the two people were like standing in front, but they were behind them. It was kind of like the room never changed, but you can see something coming out of a space in the room. Imagine like the movie, I don't know if you've seen the movie that dealt with the Invisible Man, where he's like kind of see-through and clear, except when you throw the water on him, that's when the part of his body shows. It was kind of something like that. So you can still see the room, but all of a sudden these people came out of the space. The space never changed. The portal never opened up to a black hole. It just, they came and they appeared and then they disappeared. When they appeared, they came through at the same time, both diagonally, and snatched the light straight out the spines of these people who were doing their Kundalini energy and raising their vibration. They snatched the energy out and took it through their little portal, and they disappeared, and the two people dropped dead. That was strange. What I get from that is really need to pay attention to who you are doing rituals with. Everybody wants to come at these very critical times and these very powerful times when these moons is in certain cycles and everything, doing these rituals and giving these people an opportunity to siphon their energy and to take their energy. Even if it's an argument online, even if it's a mass ritual online, don't participate in nobody's shit, because these people are masterminds. Some of them are masters at doing this, and they are stealing people's fucking light and feeding themselves, doing whatever, and they are masters at this shit. And I believe it's going on in the astral plane. So a lot of people are waking up sick as hell and waking up just feeling weak as hell and sleepy and drained and all that, because they're doing all the spiritual work here, which is boosting up energy for these fucking energy vampires or whoever these fucking sorcerers are and sorceresses on the astral plane. Get your ass out of here. That's a daggone, what's it called? Boosting up the energy for them. Giving them the energy that they need in order to accomplish whatever they need to accomplish. Be careful. You need to always cast protection around yourself anytime you're doing any type of energy work or anytime you're doing any type of spell work or rituals or anything. Definitely protect yourself, because I've seen it, and you're going to need more than salt. That's what Spirit just told me. You need more than salt. You need more than crystals. You need to come up with some type of protection that is going to protect you, because these motherfuckers done got hit to the game. So they finding ways to still come through the sage smoke, still come through the soap and all of that other shit that they be telling you to use online. Nah, go within and get the answers so that you can know exactly what the hell to use when it comes to you needing to do this protection, because they already done got hip to that game. That sage and shit don't work no more. I'm just letting you know that's what Spirit told me. Okay, so let me pull a couple from here and I'm gonna hop up off of here because I know it's about to freaking cut off or about to be done. I've been on here for a minute, running my mouth, but it was cool. So let's see, what messages do we have? Other messages we have. Okay. What is it? Nature spirits. These spirits is calling our energy to get back in nature. Nature has the answers. Nature has the answers. That's what I just heard. Go into nature, nature spirits. Nature has the answer. Connect with them elementals. Connect with them elementals. Connect with them elementals. Connect with nature. Okay? Definitely, definitely, definitely. Start making up your own rituals. I know, like, when you in these spiritual, like, pantheons, like Haitian voodoo and stuff like that, we over here in America, we in Haiti, we can't get the plants and shit that they got over there, or the plants and stuff they got in Africa to make these washes and these baths. So go out in your surrounding area where you live, around where you live, and communicate with the rose bushes or the elk trees or the cypress tree or whatever, and you communicate with what you got around you in your sight and ask them, what can you assist me with, or how can you assist me on my spiritual journey? I need healing. Can you point me in the right direction? Listen, and nature will tell you. Okay, like I said, the sunflower started speaking to me. I'm sitting here trying to figure out because a certain deity came for me from a pantheon, and I'm sitting here trying to find out. Astral plane popped out. I just said something about the astral plane. A lot of us need to start doing astral plane work. Start learning how to tap into the astral plane. That's how you're going to figure out how to banish a lot of this shit. A lot of energies are latching onto your astral body, and it's affecting your physical body. A lot of energies are latching onto your etheric body, and it's affecting your motherfucking physical body. So you need to go out into nature, do these rituals, work with what you have around you, like the plants I have around me. I just bought a new plant. I named her Josephine. Communicate with them spirits, them plants, and them plants will definitely tell you what you need. Start growing your own plants. I got seeds over here that I'm going to be growing for myself, because we can't find all of these special little plants that they got. We ain't in Mexico. We ain't in Chile. We ain't in Brazil. We ain't in Haiti. We ain't in Barbados. We here, or wherever you at. I know where I'm at, and I'm going to work with what's around me, because it's just as powerful as them plants. Okay? Start protecting yourself and do a crown wash. You know, you don't need to, if you want to go to a priestess or a priest or a practitioner to wash your crown, do it. But I mean, you can do it yourself. It's not hard. You have just as much power as anybody else on this planet to do your own thing. And root chakra just fell out. So we got the crown and the root. From the rooter to the tutor. Okay. So grounding, stability, sense of security, basic needs and basic instinct and survival. Some people have a fear of maybe you feel like your needs aren't being met physically or anything like that. As long as you are aligned with the universe, you know what I'm saying? As long as you are aligned with yourself spiritually, everything is going to fall into line physically. Like I said, what did I say? Start doing some astral plane work. Connecting with yourself on that plane, because we exist on so many planes and dimensions. So connect with yourself on that plane so that you can clear away whatever energies in your astral body and your etheric body and casual bodies or whatever, so that all of that shit can stop trickling down here. Because like I said, in my dream, I seen that these motherfucking energy vampires is siphoning energy, snatching fucking energy straight out your spine when you're doing this kundalini work. Why you think they starting to want people to do chakra work so much? Because they doing this shit on the spiritual plane. My baby was flipping through and came across Sesame Street is now getting people to do meditation and chakra work and all that shit. You think these people don't know what they doing? They trying to get these babies in alignment so open so they can come and siphon their fucking energy. For real. So you definitely have to protect yourself. And if you got to travel into the astral plane to do it, then do it. Do it. Period. That's just what it is, you know. It's the mental plane. Well, it's not the mental plane, but it's associated with Yetzirah, and that's air. That's the element air. So that's basic. That's above the physical plane. And then you have Bria, which is above Yetzirah, and then you have Adzileth, which is above Bria. So there's so many planes of existence where you have so many selves existing. Go within and connect with those aspects of yourself, connect with those higher selves so that you can clear away this energy. Okay, and definitely get into nature and connect with the nature spirits. You see how this plant is a being? Okay, go into nature. You have this crown chakra energy. Like I said, some of you need to clear some blockages with your crown chakra, because we do have this blockage obstacle card. This is obstacles. Okay, some of you do need to clear away some obstacles that are preventing you from connecting with your higher self and preventing you from connecting with your higher self. What is this? Earth. This earth element came out again. Grounding again, the Schumann resonance. put your feet in the dirt and connect with the heartbeat of the earth, the Schumann resonance, so that it can definitely get you back on in balance and vibrating at that high frequency. Physical stability, the mystery school. Earth is a mystery school. Like I said, everything on this planet has a code and a spirit. Everything, nature has the codes and the answers. In order for you to ascend to those higher planes of consciousness, you got to master this shit first before you can take your ass on somewhere else. Some people want to jump straight into it, and that's how you get fucked up. You got to know thyself. Okay? Fire energy came out again. Some people need to work with pyromancy, which is definitely doing divination with the fire. Okay? This is about birth and rebirth, death. Again, death, rebirth. Okay? Purging. And this is purification as well, destruction. The will, energy, life force, and consuming impurities. Some of us need to take some fire and run it around the outside of our body and over our bodies to burn away those impurities and things like that. That toxic ass energy, burn that shit away. You know what I'm saying? As well as work with the fire spirits. There's fire beings. I may come back later and give you some fire spirits to work with. And also I'm about to have some kits available with some kits available. I'm not going to say too much, but once I get those kits together, they're going to be for sale, and I'm going to come and do a video so that you can start purchasing these kits to help cleanse your energy and purify. Work with the elements, work with the elementals. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you got some information and some clarity that you needed for whatever situation you're going through. You know what I'm saying? We got to come together and work together as a collective. Okay. And with that being said, I'm out. I'll see y'all next time. Again, if you want to purchase my decks, just email me. I have videos prior to this one where I went through, I did flip throughs of both decks that I'm selling right now. I'm about to purchase another deck. The one that I was reading from with the Go Into Nature, this one here, I don't have this for sale yet, but I will soon. So again, I thank you for your time and peace.